So we're continuing the second map of the second campaign. You saw this very briefly in the last video, so now we will start doing this for real. First, marketplace blacksmith are missing, everything else is there, so I will start building. 14, 8 and 7. This is already something. Dungeon team, by the way. And let's see. This is one and they are different, so I will use the same faction. So put all the units there. And then we'll see. So the idea is that we'll need the sawmill and the ore. I think there were two next to each other, right? So this is the first one and we're on our way to the second one and someone will collect this. And the ore is up there. I think the main team is gonna do the rest, although we could also go right. But first, let's just go to the center, towards the center of the map. Here is an artifact that's something maybe worth collecting. Let me see if there is a third hero. 4 defense. That's not bad. We can also go up, because we're kind of vulnerable as well. Not sure about this building, we'll see. Let's see a fourth team. Not sure why, but this song is very similar to Home Alone, you know. Long time ago. I will use the Ranger, because Inferno is not something we'll meet. It's quite unlikely that we'll meet an Inferno unit. So we have an ore pit up there, and we have this altar of sacrifice down here. Now we can see a bit more clearly. Yeah, I should have done this earlier. So here there is no path towards this. There is this altar of sacrifice that's not something that I'm looking for. And we have 2 more mines, so because of the gems I'll need to defeat these troglodytes, that's no question about it. You'll get the artifact, obviously. And we'll see. I mean, I can explore, or I can go to the altar of sacrifice. I'm not sure what's in there. I will rather explore up here. Two-way monolith. And we'll know a bit more as soon as we visit this. But in the meantime, the main team is gonna be a bit smarter. So it's a bit smarter if we get the troglodytes out of the way. Too bad that they are fighting. Like, what's the point? But anyway, it's your decision, not mine. Quite bad decision, by the way. So we lost 4, the opponent lost 30. And in exchange we got 14. That's a good deal. It's still the first round, by the way. So we'll have to go all the way up to get the ore pit. And in the meantime we can get the XP level up as well. How many of these pack? So we could defeat this. It's not the job of the main hero to go all the way to the left and take this mine, because there is not much else to be done here. There is not much else to be done down here either. So I may get a 5th hero. I know it's kind of too much, but this is the way to play. And while we are doing this, I will go down here just to see. And it may happen that I delay the inevitable. That there you go, Evil Eye. What is this rock? Tomorrow we can still get the mine. I'll check if I move once more whether I can get the mine tomorrow. Let's see. Ore pit. So this is a prime candidate. Okay, good to know. So this means that we will need to take the Evil Eye down. So, or beholder, pack of beholders. So I go this way. This was the long first turn. Sometimes it's like 6-7 minutes when you get started with 5 heroes. So here we get the second sawmill. This was important. And now on the way back we can collect the wood. It would also be interesting, pun intended, to see what's down here, but not much. Lots of beholders, it's a bit too much. Okay, what about you? Yeah, we're getting the information, right? Places near and far. So this is an opponent castle. This extra artifacts, other opponent castle. And that's it. So let's see what's up here. Rampart Town, I can see this already. What about this one? Looks like tower to me. And the regular castle. Alexandretta. Okay, not Alexandria. I thought it was Walking Dead already. Wouldn't be a bad idea to do Heroes and Walking Dead. Okay, it's a two-way monolith, which means that there is something in here. Yeah, just do the XP run. Ballistics will be useful sometime in the future. So we'll be a bit smarter tomorrow. I'm not sure if this is a real path or it's just a fake path. Just so that we see more. We will see. So 4th unit. Pathfinding, obviously, because here you need this. And what about the devil? Oh yeah, get out of the way. So that the other one can attack. That was the objective. Yeah, unfortunately they are in a fighting mood. I didn't want this, but we have to. That's the strategy. Top one the troglodyte, the bottom one the other one. And don't attack. Instead of attacking, just fly here. For blocking. Okay, end of turn. And that's it. Some casualties, I know 5 RPs, you can survive this, not a problem. I want this ore pit and the gem mine today, which means that will work together. And check out what's down here. Now, ore pit today, I said. Whether it's worth going to the left or not, that's an open question. In the meantime, I'm getting the XP for sure. Lead offense anytime. And logistics as well. So this looks like a fighter hero, not necessarily a logistical hero, but sometimes covering more ground is important. So second round we'll have to move towards unlocking more buildings as well as getting the city hall. So for this reason I will get the blacksmith. Although we have enough gold. So I'm gonna cover some ground to the left, but first let's move with the rest of the team. So with this unit we cannot really do much anymore. We cannot defeat any of these units, let alone this way. The only thing I can safely do is go back. And possibly get another unit. I know we went the other way first with blacksmith, but sometimes we need more units as well to do something. Now let's see the Beastmaster. Now we'll see a bit more clearly. That's interesting. What is going on in here? So the idea is that yes, we can see everything, the tower, but this is a passage that we cannot pass in any way. So this is just a small passage, we have to go back. We don't have a choice. We cannot reach this main castle. But anyway, it's good information. Useful information. So we figured out what we need to figure out. And we got yet another ore pit, too bad that we cannot fight. So with that I think we have everything exploited. Now we just need a second army possibly. So far we have one army and that's it. And I cannot really attack anyone. That's also an issue. Small issue. Here I haven't explored everything. Oh yeah, getting more increasingly difficult. I can still explore if there is anything useful. This is a tough path. And by the way, I don't really like the 10 player because it's quite hard to see if it's 10 or unoccupied grey. Not sure if you've thought about this. Now, with this unit we have quite a few opponents to defeat. Preferably this one, this harpy. But I can also check out if there is anything on the left. And in fact there is. And in fact, more importantly, we can take a second castle. Which means more gold, more resources, more units, more everything. So ending the turn. And we're quite smart already in a sense that, or knowledgeable, because we've espionaged quite a lot. Now I'm gonna learn what this Altar of Sacrifice is. I haven't played this this game for a really long time, so I need to know. Most likely you turn units into... what? XP. So you sacrifice units in exchange for XP. Okay, good to know. Now that I know this, I don't have to visit. I don't have to visit that Altar of Sacrifice. So first we'll see. I mean, 4 Medusas, we won't be able to beat this one. We won't be able to beat anything whatsoever. Possibly the pack of harpies, maybe. Let's see, what can I build? This is day 4 or 5 already. which means that it took about the same time as just day one. So Labyrinth for, yeah, that's good, and Manticore. So I think I'll go for Manticore. Or no, rather not. Reason is that we need more units, obviously. And if the Harpies fly against us, then let's see, 12 to 20, yeah. I think that 3 Minotaurs are just as good as 2 Manticore, but either way. Okay, the Home Alone music is over. We can cover some ground and attack the Harpies tomorrow, hopefully. I'm not sure if we'll win with these 7 units plus the bait. But we need to move somewhere. Yeah, other unit is coming back, so tomorrow we may be able to recruit some more units. Not sure about that. And yeah, I cannot do anything with this hero anymore. Like, really anything. Kind of hopeless. Now, worst case, this unit, if you cannot take down the Harpies, then you can take down the Troglodytes. Or the Lots and the Inferno, so that's also difficult. And this unit cannot move forward anymore, cannot do anything else. One thing is learn. The other thing, maybe get this way. Okay, we'll attack the 5 Harpies. Just fly. Oh no. But no casualties so far, that's good news. Wait. Wait as well. Oh yeah, don't wait. That's what I wanted. Let's see what's in here. Town Hall immediately, 1000 gold. Plus we learned the Mage Guild. What is this? 1000 XP. I would prefer earning more gold. Quickly. And let's get the spellbook as well. And now we can attack the Troglodytes. That's not that difficult. I hope they want to join us, but for some reason in Heroes 3 less units join us. I don't know why. Actually, I know it's programmed this way. So now this unit can come and explore a bit more. And we still have some movement points. Well, we can go down to observe the edges, whether there is anything worth collecting. Well, there is a pack of Medusa. Well, we can figure it out if it's something I can still conquer or not. And I would prefer not. I'll show you what's wrong. Let's see. That's the problem. So leave them alone, it's fine. So we're going up instead. Next turn. Who hasn't moved? Oh, the Beastmaster. Okay, you don't have to. Now, I would badly need the second unit to figure out what's in here. I mean, we're explorers as well as fighters. And we're gonna take one of the towns relatively soon. Not sure if you can do so, because you're stretched a bit too thin. Also back, so I would rather go back and get strengthened a bit more. This is too much as well. And now let's see whether this pack of harpies are gonna be fine or not. I'm a bit afraid of the outcome, so... Let's see, are we gonna recruit Manticores instead? I think they are due. Yeah, this is like a triple hero chain, I didn't think about that. 18. All 18. Most important thing is you go back. And then you will go and strengthen the other team. Morale looks neutral because of this one unit, the Gnolls. And now hopefully we can be a bit more easy going with the new team. $16 in total, it should be doable without major casualties. So wait. Oh, these are kind of slow. I haven't decided which way to go, so I'll just not commit myself. And I'll protect the ranged unit. But now the ranged unit doesn't need protection, so I'll go for the other one. I couldn't even defeat that one unit. Okay, no casualties, that's what I wanted. And we also have another reward, namely that we can move forward and explore. So this means that we can take one of the units with us and explore this area. And meanwhile I can build something, a city hall, so here I don't care about units. So what this means is I'll build a marketplace, I'll build a blacksmith, and then that's it. Then we'll earn more gold. And let's end the turn as usual. So with the main army, well, if you can call this an army, I don't know. We're going upwards. Once again, we cannot pass. It's so interesting that you have all these units, but we're far too weak. So sure, I can take care of the harpies, fine. At least the mines are doable. Okay, now I tend to accept this. You see, they are even upgraded ones. Because in early game, these units may mean that we can unlock some directions that were not possible before. Sorcery, what does this do? 5% spell damage, that doesn't look like a regular offense defense based hero is gonna need. How many do you have pack? So this can mean up to 18 even. But we have some faster units. I mean, don't expect to have little casualties, so up to 19 I guess. Oh, they are joining. Fortune for the brave, it seems. So it was 15. So we now have 15 Medusas extra. Sometimes they join. It's a good thing, but obviously if you cannot load then you don't risk this joining thing. If you don't know their exact number. But anyway, I'll follow the other hero just in case we had to explore something. Here there are two paths, left and right. So for the city hall we need a blacksmith. And here we have all the resources that we need, the basic one, except for gold. So looks like we're nearing the end of the turn. Too bad. I couldn't build in the main one because of my carelessness, partially. Now it's always beneficial to see what's in the overworld. This is difficult to take. Head of a legion. What? Head of legion. Interesting. They're not gonna join us whatsoever. Let's see what's up here. So this looks like... Okay, I don't mind. It doesn't look like we can do much, so we cannot escape. It's an interesting strategy to get like level 5 spells, and if you have teleport, we could teleport out quite easily and take the castle. Anyway, so we will take this. And explore further, just in case. Oh, you see? So this means that we can take yet another castle, and unfortunately it's possibly tomorrow only, so not today. But it's obviously priority. I could have a look what's in here, I mean, we have time. Medusa, yeah, we need this. Not that badly, okay. I thought it was just a recruitment spot. Because sure, like I can attack the guards, but then you have 30 against 19, which is a bit too much. Anyway, given that we're surrounded, the best thing is that Manticore can basically take down all of them. Regular one. Yeah, they are all regular except this one. This is the queen. So we'll need to make sure that the queen is blocked. Yeah, the fastest, strongest, whatever. Okay, we're blocking. So in round 2 we have initiative over the Medusa, so it's fine. We're gonna block this one. Next in line. This has shot already. There's a gnoll next door, so... Anyway, this is a full... option, so I'll sacrifice this unit. We'll have to block the queen. Okay, here there is 1, here there is 5. I'll just do blocking. Okay, it's over. Let's see what the reward is, other than XP. Not much, not worth the hassle. So It's important to know why you're fighting, and this is not that. So, I would rather take the castle. It might prevent us from taking the castle. It's all valuable experience. Which day is this? Day 7 already? Yeah, day 7. So this means that whatever we do today, and we cannot take City Hall, tomorrow there are gonna be new units. So this means the best thing I can do is Citadel to increase population growth. I'm a bit all over the place in this specific playthrough. So tomorrow is a new week, but you know what? You can learn. I should have done this yesterday. It feels like when you're a bit deconcentrated, you know, it's the same thing. That I realize in hindsight how many other things I could have done. But that's what happens when resources get a bit more scarce. So we've received report that warships from Enroth have landed along the southern coast of Erathiel. At this time, we do not know who commands the force, nor do we know its size. Though our sources in Eofall, we know this fleet cannot be led by Roland Ironfist, you know, Roland. Extra giants, we couldn't care less about that. More XP. Good. We won't be able to go far. Dendroids don't damage much, they are more like defensive units. Also in Era of Chaos, same thing. Several, not too many. First I'll take this. And then we'll see if it's worth. You see the rewards. The question is what several means in this specific case. 8. So with these 8 and with the 16 spell points that we have, not damaging too much though. Bloodlust, that's gonna be the one. You know, when you're weak in terms of spell points, the best thing that you can do is cast spells that are more like uniform regardless of your power. So Bloodlust is one of them. Yeah, just come closer, yeah. Not too close, but somewhat closer. Next turn we'll talk. You know what? No. I'll just defend. Oh. So this means I won't be able to go anywhere. Okay, good to know. But I can still fly back. So that's the end of this unit. We'll just wait. And yeah, interesting that the Dendroid managed to place the unit where the unit flew back. So I cannot do anything with this unit anymore. Now you came closer, so attack means a bit more. And there is no retaliation, that's also good. Oh. That's bad. Because we lost a Harpy. So let's see what we get. So this thing, 50% extra, but our fire spells couldn't be like weaker than this. Okay, they purchased some more units. Unfortunately. 8 Harpies. I think we can still manage this. So wait. Yeah. Good. Defend. going too far is not advantageous. Perfect, so we had to block this unit. Because then we can use the Medusa. So we'll just wait. We can use the Medusa to get rid of the remaining units. Wisdom 3rd level spells or Armorer. This looks like a fighter build, so I would prefer Armorer at this stage. I'm happy with these level 2 spells, these basic ones. We're not that well off in terms of funds, so increasing our earning ability is always good. I just realized that Home Alone has dungeons in the house. So as expected, I won't be able to use much with the. I don't have enough gold, so I cannot buy new troops, so learning is the best thing. So getting more XP. Now, basic learning, this is more or less a useless skill to me. I used to love this because this gives me the misleading impression of advancing faster. But just 5%, 10%, 15%, if you think about wasting the precious skills so that you level up more slowly, I think that the advancement is slower than this 5% gain and 10% gain in later levels, so I will just use Armorer, obviously. And now I can go back. So I neglect learning. I'm not sure about you, but mathematically it doesn't make much sense to me. Just think about it. So let's see, what's the level? Level 2, 1066. Next level 2000, yeah, that's fine, but what is the level afterwards? 3200, you see? And then what's next afterwards? So level 4, 4600. So from 2000 to 3200 instead of 3000, the jump is 1200, is 20% more. And then you have 1400, it's already 40% more with respect to the basic stats. So if you get 5% extra, and then another 5% extra potentially, you're still not keeping pace with the slower pace of advancement when learning new skills. Obviously your attack, defense, power and knowledge will increase faster, but I think it's not worth it. There are other ways to increase these stats. And talking about increasing stats, we can also increase our knowledge of what is in the map. So lots of troglodytes with some artifact, 1 extra mana recovery. Okay. Pegasus. Yeah, we're exploring so much in the underground, but unfortunately I cannot do much. It's still too weak to get to the ground. But that's how most of the victories happen at the end. So this is the main. Formation. Where is the main hero? Oh, still above ground, okay. So then I will explore whether it's worth considering going this way. Our economy is horrible. We're doing horrible in terms of gold. So this means I would rather take the gold, especially when it's small. And now I can go back. Then we'll see, we'll decide whether to go up or down, based on what the other units tell me. So let's focus on the main town. City Hall requires marketplace. We need to fix the economy quickly. And you can go to the left. Do we have any sort of a spell book anytime with basic spells? Yeah, actually we have Medusas. That would help. But I would prefer keeping the gold so that I can earn more in the future. We'll see if we face any resistance. If we face resistance, then I can think about, okay, only pack, but these are Medusa Queens. This is the type of resistance that I was thinking about. Now, ore-wise we're fine. So I think I will solve this on the way back. I don't need to rush. We could join these passages. But I'm earning so much ore already that I would prefer not fighting borderline battles. I would prefer increasing my gold earnings. But not this turn, obviously. So, yet another potential fight. And at some point in time we need to focus on gold as well, even if you're weak. So sulfur is worth collecting. See, there are so many good things in here. But we're just far too weak. So here once again, going to the left, we have no idea what's in there. Going to the right, sooner or later we'll run into obstacles. This is doable, not with this hero, but with someone else. And this one, I don't know yet, most likely not. Let's end the turn and we'll figure the rest out. So here is a way out, and here is yet another castle, which means that if we can take this castle and it looks like it, then this may be the way to go. Let's see the rest of the team. So this is yet another team with an army, with a small army. Pack of Evil Eyes. Once again, it can mean anything up to 1920. So maybe it's worth going back at this stage. Regroup and get a bit more units. So we don't need to rush. These troglodytes are better victims. We don't need to rush that much. At an expense of becoming a lot weaker. So here there is not much anymore. I mean, I can turn this into gold at any time, so that I can earn even more gold. Let's see. Yeah, we don't even need to fight at all. So this just connects the two paths. But we can do the fight from the left. Plus learning ability. This is also good. Plus extra attack skill. So this castle is as good as ours already. In 3 days. This spell is worth learning as well. Okay, let's see, can we get some more important building like a city hall? Because you need to earn a bit more gold, you know. Here as well, I just need like a minimal number of gold. I'm quite sure that we can manage that somehow. Like this. We need to earn more gold. And ROI, once again, full return within 5 days. Okay, opponent doesn't even know what will hit them. And meanwhile we keep on expanding. That's the most important thing. What's this? So this was the plan, that we're gonna take down the Infernal Troglodytes. And given that they are weak, they didn't really resist. So we got some mana recovery, or 3 extra points. That's not that bad. Not as if it was useful either with that 1 spell power. Let's see. Oh, I would take this anytime, but unfortunately that's the end. So I need to go back. Exploration was more or less successful. Let's learn. Tactics is not bad because you can reposition the units based on how the opponent formation is done. I couldn't care less about scouting though. So given we're weak, teach attack skill and go up. By the way, important, I think that in the next map we can choose between Dungeon and the Inferno and take those heroes that are there. So you can neglect one of the maps out of the 2. It may be the case that I'm gonna neglect this map, I'm not sure yet. I have 5,000 gold, so we can do something. Moving towards capital. By the way, you need to know which day of the week it is. Only day 4. Either way, a castle increases production in day 4. Another option is to get Mage Guild level 2 today and set money aside for a Dragon Cave before the end of the week. But then I would also need a castle. I will do the Mage Guild. This really doesn't hurt. And by the way, here I cannot do a capital. And City Hall, well, a 500 expenditure doesn't hurt that much. Although we need to focus, and the return is not gonna be there by the end of the 2nd week, so this might have been a disastrous purchase, especially if we're just missing that last 500. Okay. Next turn, we're taking the city. Yeah, no retaliation, that's amazing. These will move first. Oh, even better. Good morale helps. No, we don't need artillery. We don't need magic resistance that much either. But now that I got it, why not? We'll wait a bit with this unit. Dungeon and Necropolis could be good with Earth Magic. I'm a bit afraid of these lots of Medusas. I mean, we didn't even take the other fight. So I think it's better to retreat. And get some more units instead. This is not the fight that I would like to risk. Okay, let's see what's above ground. Pack of Crusaders, that's not much. It's also possible to just go all the way up and take one of the cities, but let's not rush that quickly. A town hall. So we're at a crossroads because this is day 5, right? Yeah, day 5. We can collect enough gold by the end of day 7 to get the dragons. Or we can fix the economy even more. And I think this is what I'm gonna do. Fix the economy, and instead of getting the dragons 1 week early, I will build a castle as well. So that I increase population. And then the dragons, I care about it a bit less. I don't think that it's dragons that are the game changers here. With sheer power advantage and economy advantage, we should be better off. And as you can see, there is quite a lot of work to do to fix the economy here as well. What does it mean to fix the economy? It means that we earn more gold. Well, at least we have harpies. And you know what? If we have harpies, this also means that we can upgrade them. Which means that we can launch an attack sooner or later. Now, let me add some... this thing. I don't know, how much does it cost to upgrade? Only 200? Okay. So we have 620 left. So we can recruit the remaining units. And you know what? We can split them into 2. Like half-half. How many pack of Crusaders? That's once again, it can mean up to 19. Or even 20, I'm not sure. So I would rather take the Medusas. These possibly. But before that, let's learn. Yeah. And we really don't have any gold. We're protected from the above ground units. They don't even know what will hit them. So 1 extra attack skill, that helps. Already 6. This is what we rejected. I think we wanted to get back to the town to get a bit stronger. Or maybe go this way. Yeah, this makes sense. This 4th unit doesn't really have a real use case. So I might as well move him down. Yeah, first I just move down and then we'll decide. Okay, so learning, visited this. We don't have much of a use case either. Maybe just take the ore. I mean, it doesn't hurt. After all, we cannot learn it. We cannot take the mine, but we can take the ore. At least one of them. And now you can learn. This is not worth attacking. This is not worth attacking, we can pass them in other ways. So the only thing that's worth doing, let's save for the Dragon Cave. We have everything we need except for the capital. So it's gold intensive, 10,000 for capital, 15,000 for Dragon Cave. I won't build anything except a marketplace, because we might need to trade tomorrow. Is it supposed to be a short-term project or a long-term project? I'm thinking along the lines of a long-term project. So in the short run I will just not build so that I get enough gold. Okay, learning. The only thing we need right now is time. That's the only hero that is gonna move. And besides time, now we have 12.5k. And it's day 7. And we have the capital. So one thing I could do is collect 2.5k somehow. And that somehow is not that hard. Like this. Could have been a bit more balanced. Oh, 15, 15, 20. I didn't see the lack of sulfur. And that's an issue that we don't have sulfur. I won't be able to trade against sulfur that easily. So, bad planning. Anyway. We can do the capital then. Now we're earning 10k. And this means that we have 5k for other things. For example, we can manage sulfur quite quickly by building a lot of resource silos. But before that, let me see. City Hall. We just need a blacksmith. Next time we're gonna get a City Hall. Same thing. I'm a bit obsessed with earning as much gold as possible. And tomorrow there is gonna be a new week, so we'll see. Let's just get into position. Can you do anything, by the way? Anything meaningful? Other than just waiting? Yeah, let's just wait. So, 2 weeks of digging. Yeah, this is an interesting view. Okay. So, new week. We still only have 5 sulfur, that's an issue. I'll keep these units here. The party is here. Because if we can break through, that would be amazing. Let's see the story of Adelaide. Cannot see the story of Adelaide. Too bad, because I can only right click, not left click. Okay. So, regardless, you can take these 8 harpies. That's already something. I can also build a blacksmith. Or a resource silo. Here, I will build a blacksmith. Here, I'll build a city hall. And here I cannot build anything anymore. That's too bad, because you need to do something with this hero. I think one thing I can do is make progress this way. Or this way. Even today. and then go up. And even connect the two. That would help. Amazing. Now we can do a lot more things. This was plan B. I was hoping for it, but obviously I cannot count on it. I was prepared for a fight. Now. What if... Because 15 Medusa Queens is quite a lot. What if we tried this? This helps. At least to get an artifact. That's a lot of new combinations that you can already do. Go up for the Evil Eye. Go this way, we have all the forces here in these two castles in one screen. And you know what? Damacon. We might be able to take these Evil Eyes, but no, because they can mean up to 20. They only have 3000 gold, that's not good. Let's see, do we have any buildings? We have the Harpies, that's fine. And the Medusas, that's even better. We're not weak at all. So let me upgrade this. Not as if it mattered. So that's 1.5k. $1.2k. That's something already. We're not that well off with Wooden Door. We'll see. Not gonna be easy. If they join us, even better. Looks like it's my day so far. Now, I try to forge my luck. Because I occupy a slot for them to join us. We'll see. We cannot have good luck every single time. But at least I could do something with these units, and the army itself is a bit stronger, so we're getting better with every single fight. Without losing. It's very important, don't lose. Don't lose your troops, just get stronger and stronger. What about the devil? Now, not much is unlocked down here. So now we can go full circle, that's one thing, but I don't think we can do much. And we're waiting for gold as well to do anything in here. Okay, next turn. What is this good for? Knowledge and spell power +2. Okay. I'll take it. Pack. And pack and extra defense skill. We badly need this. I mean, not that badly. But we need this. Or fight the Crusaders, but I think we're not ready yet. The atmosphere of this level is amazing because you see Overworld doing their fun. And meanwhile here in the underground we're preparing, but we're not going up. The opponent doesn't even know what is going on underneath. That's the magic of Heroes 3. Meanwhile, there is no point in taking them down. We went up with the other hero. And there is not much else that we can collect. So I might as well take them down. Because what else can I go for? Oh, Sulfur Mine. Yeah. Several manticores. So maybe this is the idea. I go back up just in case. And then we'll go for the Sulfur Mine. That's the most important thing right now. We'll recruit the 15 troglodytes. Is it the end of the week already? Because then, no, it's with day 2. Skip the week. Yeah, and you won't be able to do much. Okay, let's see, what can we build? Nothing, right? Here. I can upgrade the buildings, but we might as well just keep it. A resource silo is an idea worth considering because we have a sulfur problem. We will need a lot of sulfur for dragons. Okay, City Hall. We would need 400 more, and I might as well trade this. Next turn. So we're making progress at here. And they are joining, amazing. 18. So we can go left, we can go up. Which one should I choose? Good question. Maybe I don't need to choose any and go left, but no. I will want to go for the sulfur pile. Yeah, we've exploited everything, it seems, except for the medusas, that they come handy. And the troglodytes, they come handy too. I think they are weak enough, I'll leave them here. Okay. We'll see what the manticores say. Yeah, of course, that's why I'm here. Not much I can do here. Yeah, here we can explore. And with a 5k gold, building a resource silo is due. When there is a shortage, we need to fix the shortage. Of course, do this. And go left, just in case. Mercury. I'll still go up and then we'll see. We can take the ore. Or go left. And take it on the way back. What can I do? 2 more resource silos, possibly. No, if there is a problem, I'll fix it quickly. We're getting 4 soul for a day already. Okay, gems. Not as happy as with soul 4, but it's more than nothing. If they joined us, that would be even better. We'll see. Next turn. And now we'll see if we can get a 5th soul for a day. It's not that important anymore as it used to be, because we fixed it with the other way. Yeah, that's the problem. And that's a big problem. Yeah, it was time. How much do I have left? 15 points, so let's just wait. Good. Casualties were surprisingly low, so I'll take this. Of course, this strategy is vulnerable, because if the opponent attacks quickly, and I have this tendency myself as well to attack quickly, then I won't be able to defend. It seems very much like we didn't even need a fight. So 2 more days and we're gonna have dragons. Or maybe 1. It's day 5, so we can afford it on day 7. So if I couldn't save, I would not attack this. And now we'll just see how much this will mean in terms of casualties. Yeah, 4 attacks. Yeah, I'll take it because of the XP gain. And that take logistics, this is not a magician build that much. Although we have spell power knowledge already. We're owning it. And that's gonna be a more complicated fight, even 8 opponents possibly. Didn't want to attack, I just wanted to see what's in here. Looks like another town. Okay, economy-wise I'm super happy. Now the lots of Medusas are not gonna be easy. Yeah, I cannot do anything better. Yeah, that's it. Next turn. So this is gonna be a tough battle. That's why. By the way, you can end this with spells. That also works. Dragon Cave. Okay, we'll take this other city. Should be easy. Too bad that the harpies cannot stay. It should be an option normally. I would love to save, for example, when the opponent dies. Yet another one, City Hall. Marketplace Blacksmith first. And we can build all the buildings sooner or later. But we have the 20 buildings before the end of the week, or 20 so far. So this means that now we have dragons, red dragons to be exact. Only immune to spell levels 1 to 3, but come on, that's fine. And that's why we need Soul for continuously, because even a dragon costs quite a lot. And then the next step is gonna be an upgraded Dragon Cave for Black Dragons, so we need Mage Guild as well next turn, or whenever. Told you that we would need quite a lot. I'm not sure if this is worth fighting, most likely not. What would be advantageous is going down and seeing what's in here. And I can do this today. And they are joining, that's even better. I would love them to join. But of course they don't. So let's see, 30 damage, Dispel, Cure. Yeah, I don't have much of an option. Let's see, so Precision, what does this do? Range attack damage. Obviously, Precision on the Medusa. Oops, this is an amazing target now for the opponent. Told you. Now, this is shot, so... yeah, we still lost one. Okay, let's block the queen. But before blocking... let's see, what is the... oh, 50 hit points, so we were really unlucky. could have lost at least 1 hit point less. $59. I'll cast slow, but I don't have spell points. Okay, that works. I just place the unit here. I don't need to attack. I just need to absorb. Same here. And I also need to survive somehow. Turning into stone is another feature, but they still cannot attack anyone else. Okay, new turn, so... yeah, I don't have any spell points. You know what? Let's escape. Happens. Maybe we've been here already. Gold-wise we're quite well off, by the way, but I'll wait another turn. So, news is not good. The Enrothian force to the south is led by Catherine Ironfist. That's something we know, daughter of Griffon Heart. And she commands a large force and has established a beachhead along the coast. You know, that's when they arrived back in the days. Unless we hurry, she may very well reach Sedgwick before us. It's unlikely, because it will fall, we know it from Year of Chaos. This got some new things, and I think that's it. So we've discovered most of the dungeons. I could hunt for some more resources near the edge of the map, or edges of the map, but returns are diminishing. Oh, that's interesting. What is this? Pack of monks. So that's good because we have even more gold. And now this will set us up. And they even join us, even better. It's not good for morale, but it's generally good to have 15 monks with us. Let's see, and it's last day of the week, right? No, first day of the week. So I won't spend 6 out of the 7 sulfur that I currently have. I am more than happy to build another resource silo before the city hall, because we're now quite well off with gold. But now I think it's time to reap the rewards. So I start building. Oh, this is sulfur driven, so I'll build this first. Okay, slowly but surely. Today it's this, and then we'll go up and demolish the opponent. Yeah, cannot wait. And ending the turn. You know what, at this stage we're gonna get offense anyway, but having estates, it's like having a paid driver in Formula 1. Obvious. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, there are lots. I can choose to develop this area, but we cannot even go up above ground. Or I can make my path by defeating the evil eyes. Let's hope that they don't want to fight. It's not good for them anyway. That's the best thing for everyone. Not sure about the evil eyes, but it's very good for us. I think now I can go over world and we'll see. Visited, so I'll just go up. Possibly defeating the Minotaur Kings. So I want to have a right of refusal, that's why I'm saving. Yeah, I want to refuse this. So I'll take the resources, go back down and come back up somewhere else. And with that, we're gonna have 3 teams. One from the bottom, the second one is this one, will collect some more troops. And the third one is heading towards here. And we've collected quite a lot of units. And meanwhile we can do other things as well. So regarding dragons, it requires 20. First build this. Could have built something else. No rush. I would say no rush. Okay. So quite a lot of time has passed. And I think we're ready to go above ground. Already next turn. Do I need to collect this? I'm not sure about it. Okay, so Dragon Cave will still need some sulfur. I can upgrade Medusas. Having range units is important after all. Their troops are getting better. And let's see, what about this? Yeah, let's get a fort, obvious. And we got resource silos and everything, everywhere else. And the city hall, that's coming. So we'll demolish the opposition, obviously. And now I'm ending the turn. And I'm ending the video as well. Because next time, we're gonna go above ground. This is the first. We won't, actually. So... That's the wrong way. Okay, then I'll do another turn. I'll do another turn because we're not going above ground yet. We may do it here. But first let's collect whatever is in here. Those 4 Medusas can help. We need 1 sulfur, I know. So here is the 1 sulfur. And I could build the Dragon Cave, but it's not a must. What's a must? some upgraded building. Next turn we can build the Dragon Cave too. So I would prefer getting the Scorpi cores. 11 of them. This looks like a formidable team already. Oh, and here we have everything, right? So this won't hurt. And these things will just wait. So yeah, I did this one turn because I wanted to show you that I go above ground just before ending the video. That's the cliffhanger. So can we defeat this unit? It's lots of units, after all. We only have 31 Medusas and 44 Evil Eyes. That's a great cliffhanger. If we cannot, we have to retreat. Can we get enough units here? Especially Harpies. So that if we go up, this is the weakest team. What happens if we go up? Morale is fine. Because we may go up next turn. And there are like Silver Pegasus. And can we take this down? Good question, right? That's the second cliffhanger. Third cliffhanger. Okay, this one is not that much of a cliffhanger. What other units am I gonna buy? Hint dragons. So that if I take them, and I can take how many? Yeah, I need 6 sulfur first of all. So if I take these 6 sulfur, with the black dragons, and 2k more gold, because don't forget the gold either. There you go. So I take these dragons too. This is gonna be the team. Let's see, 1511 and 1411, almost the same. If I give these units like this to the other hero, and by the way I'll go back to the town. Then if I go above ground, which is not gonna be here once again, it's the wrong location all the time. So if I go above ground here, and it will take some time to go above ground here, like 3 days, am I gonna be able to take this? All this almost the same day? That's the big question. And you'll see all the answers to these questions in the next video.